We've come to the start of a new year, and you probably have decided that this year will be the year that you finally start a YouTube channel. But then you're confused on what to start on and things that you need to actually think about. So in this particular video, I'm going to give you 8 points of advice to you if you're planning on becoming a YouTuber in 2021. Let's get those credits rolling. Tip number 1, become a student of YouTube. If you want to learn about how to grow on YouTube, the answers are probably already on the platform. There are so many channels where you can actually go to watch videos by YouTube experts of people who have been on the platform for a very long time and they know exactly what they're talking about. So one of the things that you probably need to check is check if they have the results that you're looking for, and then you can model the things that they say and the things that they do as well. But apart from being a consumer of all this help content that is available on the platform, you need to act. That means that no matter what you have in terms of gear, in terms of expertise, in terms of readiness to start a YouTube channel, begin a YouTube channel. You'll never actually be fully ready to start a YouTube channel until you take that step of making sure that you do your very first video. I usually go back to this particular video where I was actually just the very first video that I ever did on the platform. Just watch a few seconds.
So today I decided I'll start a YouTube channel. May not have a lot of content, but it will come. Just the same way that I've been doing.
Now I know there is a very big difference between me during that particular video and me today, and the reason for that is that over 160 videos later, there's so many things that I have learned. I've also started to get my own style of videos, and of course I'll continue to fine-tune this with time, and I know that the same is possible for you. Don't expect that the very first video will be the very first one, but you need to make a video today, upload it, share it with me in the comments below. I'll probably have a look at it and give you some pointers. Number 2, research before you record. I know many of the times I keep telling people that shoot a video, don't even bother with editing it, but upload just to get it out of your system. But if you want to grow on YouTube, then you need to do good research on what you're actually going to be talking about. And this is in terms of, is there an audience for this particular video that you're doing? Is there demand for this particular video that you're doing? All these things are important before you do the video, because we don't want to do a video and then get 0 views or get 2 views and those 2 views are yours. We need to do research. For my particular channel, what I actually do in terms of research is using a tool known as TubeBuddy. Now, my good friends at TubeBuddy actually reached out from a previous video that I did, which I'll share in the description below as well as in the card. And in that particular video, I show the step-by-step process of how I get video ideas, and I never run out of ideas. This is video almost 160 and I still have video ideas. It's because of TubeBuddy. Now, the way TubeBuddy works is there is a paid version which starts from about $9 a month to about $49, but if you use the link that I will share in the description below, they will give you 30 days free of a paid version so that you can be able to see the same things that I am able to see anytime I'm doing my research, and you start there. Now watch that other video after you're done with this one so that you can be able to know how exactly you can be able to use TubeBuddy to grow your channel. You want demand, you are providing supply, and the best tool, in my opinion, on the same is TubeBuddy. Number 3, you need to have a strategy on how you're going to do your content. Now, in a future video, I'll actually share with you how much money I made on YouTube. So if you want to watch that, that would be a good reason to subscribe. Now, what I share in that particular video is exactly what I'm talking about now, is to choose whether you will be doing evergreen content or trending topics. This is what tends to happen in the two cases. I'll start with trending topics because they're easier to understand. If something is trending at a particular moment, there's a lot of energy, there's a lot of traffic, there's a lot of searches for that particular trend. This usually happens especially when new tech is coming out or there's something exceptional that is going on in the country. Everyone is focusing on that. So if your channel is about trending topics, you need to make sure that your video is much better than everyone else, or it is the first video that people will see on a particular topic. Because if a trend dies, then the views on that particular video, they die as well with the trend. And a good example for this would be something like the way Eliud Kipchoge did the Ineos challenge. At that particular time, everyone was focusing on that. The run up to that particular day, everyone was talking about it. And then a few days later, after the race, a little analysis on the day itself, and then the trend died out. So if you were doing a video on the Ineos challenge at that particular time, you would need to put in a lot of content, interesting content, in order to get as many views as possible to your content. The second type of content, and what I mostly do on this channel, is evergreen content, meaning that once I have shot a video, even if it does not do well as it starts, there is still an opportunity for it to still do well in future. In fact, one of my videos that is highly successful, actually the most successful video on this channel, it started a whole year getting between 5, 10, 0 views a day until it blew up and was getting 1,000 views a day almost a year later. And even now, a video that I did in 2018 is still making me money even up to today. Of course, I'll share with you exactly how much money that particular video has done to my channel in a later video. But when you're doing evergreen content, you're doing content that it doesn't matter exactly when people will discover you. If they discover you, that information is still helpful to them. And that's what I intend to do on this channel. That every single video that I give to you will always provide value. Even if you watch this once or twice or 3 times, there'll still be value that you will be able to get, that you can be able to derive on this channel. So choose between the two, or you can do a healthy mix of the two if you want to constantly have views on your channel. Number 4 is look at becoming an expert in a particular area. Now, the goodness with this is that the more you become an authority in a particular subject, the more people trust you with the information that you give. On this particular channel, we focus a lot on business, we focus a lot on finance and YouTube as well, because those are the 3 things that I have been known for. I have done trainings for people who want to become content creators. I mentor people who are content creators. I do business consultancy on the same. So these are things that if you get known for a particular subject, then people trust you a bit more. You can become a variety channel, but the truth of the matter is, for most people, they may not have that charisma that helps them to grow much faster on their channels. So it will be quite a struggle as you start. So going deep on a particular type of content that you do will actually help you to grow your channel much faster and people know you for a particular thing that you do. For instance, I did an interview with one of the top YouTubers in Kenya. Her name is Rosina Sharon. She's a makeup artist and 99% of the content on her channel is basically on makeup. And if you go there, if you are a lady and you want to learn how to do makeup, you can actually grow by just watching every single one of her videos. And hers being a makeup channel has actually helped her to grow the channel to where it is right now. It's almost at 500,000. She's also been able to get brands that are focused in the makeup niche, in the cosmetics niche, who want to work with her as well. So I'll place it in the card up above so that you can be able to watch that interview that I had with her on different thoughts and how exactly she was able to get to where she is today. Number 5, set goals for your channel, but then don't be too obsessed with the numbers that come in as you start. Every single person, when they're starting, getting to the first 100 subscribers is usually the hardest. Unless you have another audience that you built in another platform, that's the only way you can be able to get to that first hurdle of 100 subscribers. But the truth of the matter is, growing an audience is difficult. And every single person is looking at how they can be able to attract more and more people to their channel, and that takes time. So this is what you need to do. Have a goal or how you're going to reach your first 10 subscribers, your first 20 subscribers, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000 subscribers. All this is important for you so that you can be able to check off each milestone that you go through. The other flip side on this is, do not be too obsessed with these numbers because they aren't really in your control. The number of subscribers you get in the first 100 days is not really in your power because people have to sign in to who you are, the way you do things, who exactly are you, why should we care about you. All these are things that people have to go through as a cycle, from being a non-viewer to being a casual viewer to being a very interested viewer and very finally to becoming a subscriber. They have to go through that cycle. And the more value that you provide to them, the faster it will be for you to hit the goals that you have set for yourself. But number 6, do not compare with others. When we are starting 2021, there will be so many people who will start their channels at the same time as you. Don't compare with them. There are people who will come after you have started your channel and they will pass you and they will get more views than you, but don't compare yourself to them. The things that you can control are the number of videos that you upload, the quality of videos that you upload, the value that you give to your prospective viewer, optimization of your videos, and the charisma that you have in your videos. That is what will make people come to your channel. Don't worry about others. Let them run their race. There's over 5,000 hours uploaded every single minute on the platform. So don't worry about other people. Worry about how you can grow your own channel. Number 7, collaborate with other creators and bring value to them as well. Now, you need to be strategic in the collaborations that you do. You need to actually plan your collaborations and have an idea on exactly what you want to achieve from the collaborations that you're having and how you can be able to bring value to the other creator. Don't make the focus just be about you and how you can grow your channel. How can you help that other creator on something that they need, on something that they're looking for, and collaborate with them. This can actually help you, especially if you're two small YouTubers coming together. You can cross promote on your platforms and that helps your audience to move within the two of you, and most likely they may like both of you and you will grow in that particular way. But when you're doing your collaborations, make sure that it actually works with your audience and the collaboration that you do on their channel works for their audience as well. Don't just do one video and share on both sides. Make sure that there are two different videos so that you can be able to actually tell people, now that you've watched this, go to this other channel and watch this as well. So that's just a power tip for you in terms of collaborations. Number 8, be different and unique. Don't start your videos the same way that everyone else starts their videos. Don't shoot your videos the same way everyone else is shooting their videos. Don't do your thumbnails the same way everyone else is doing their thumbnails. Be unique, be different, because that is what will help you to stand out in the sea of so many content creators who are trying to grow their channels. If you go and look at the most successful YouTubers on the platform, there is something that they do differently that no one else does. This is a thing that you need to figure out about yourself. Sometimes we feel that we are really weird, that who will like us? But the truth of the matter is, out of the 8 billion people that are on the planet, I'm sure there are probably 100 people who look like you, or even 1,000 that you can appeal to. Of course, the more specific your audience is, the deeper you can get in relationships with your audience and make them your fans, and you can always grow from there and pivot as you wish. And if you want to start your channel on YouTube from scratch, I've shared 13 tips in the video that is showing up on the end screen right now. Go and watch that, and then place in the comments below if you are starting your YouTube channel in 2021, and I'll see you in the next one.